All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. WWE Elimination Chamber has just went off the air probably about 30-ish minutes ago, something around that. Was not home, went, got home, and here I am in my normal setup. How is everyone doing here tonight? Match-wise, I feel like they did good. Now, the 18,000 in Chicago could have been better. I'll say that. I don't think you can really blame WWE for the product they put out tonight as a whole as wrestling, because I think it was a good product. Um, but the crowd did not seem to care a lot. That's all I'll say. What's up, Jeremy? What's up? What's up? Um, I will not be able to talk after this, so we'll have to talk tomorrow or some other time. But you can come in here and listen to my thoughts, most of them at least. I hope everyone is doing great on this Saturday night or whatever time and day it may be for you. After Elimination Chamber in Chicago, I really did enjoy the show for the most part. Um, so if y'all don't mind to please hit that like button. I'll probably say it one more other time or two more other times. But hitting that like button just helps out with YouTube as a whole for some reason. So only able to tune in for a couple of minutes here, but what's good, everyone? Yes, sir. What's up, Yusuf? What's up? What's up? Well, your initial thoughts on the chamber as a whole, Yusuf. Want to hear your thoughts before you're having to go for sure. Yeah, I don't think. Now I know we love to compare. Oh, last year's chamber to this chamber, or this show to this show, with year wise. But I don't like doing that all the time because dog, last year's chamber was really good, just overall. So, but I thought the show was decent. It is a thumbs up show for me on my Twitter, the Tyler Keller Show. If you don't follow me there, go ahead and do that. Um, I did a poll. What did you think of Elimination Chamber? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Go and check out that poll. Appreciate everyone coming in here on this Saturday night. So, oh my gosh, you're my biggest fan. I'm so glad I'm your biggest fan, but you've only been here one time. Cool. Um, my initial thoughts: Chamber thumbs up show. Um, and I thought the wrestling overall as a whole was good tonight. Um, I want to point out the worst part of this entire show. Hi, I am from India. Hi, hello, hello. Yes, that's what this stream is about. If you did not know, um, the worst part of the show, and for some reason, I already knew this was going to be the worst part, was the crate, the boxing. Um, and I know this is what Danhausen does is just weird magic is and whatever. Yeah, I am country. Definitely not from the city. Um, so Danhausen. I think I sent a tweet out, and I think everyone would agree to me that watched the show tonight would be like, what the fuck did I just watch? I mean, that's probably what you're going to say because That's what I was thinking. And it just whatever. So Australia. I don't know. Do you watch WWE? I mean, do you hear me talking right now? Like, I'm not saying any foreign language to you, am I? I don't want to sound like that, but like, let's be real. Um, so I thought the show overall was good tonight. So let's start off. Because I do not. I'm appreciate you for subscribing. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my gosh! Thank you for subscribing. I wish the notifications would show up and everything of when someone subscribes, but it does not all the time. So I appreciate you. Um, the first match, the women's chamber match, from last year was very good. I did not expect it to beat this year. This year's to beat last year's. I thought this. I thought. I thought with the sequences of both chamber matches of what they did sequence wise was great tonight. Great. Like when I mean great, I would capitalize great and everything. Yeah, I am from the United States. Rhea. Yeah. Yeah, Rhea won. Rhea won. Damn it. I didn't mean to say it like that. I mean, I'm excited for Rhea and Jade, but what they do with Io, this is going to be an interesting story. So, um, I want to come to the United States. Well, I mean, you can eventually. You can whenever. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Anyone that did not have not has not watched the post show. I watched like maybe 10 minutes of it and everything. Um, I'm not too happy about Rhea winning, to be honest, just because I was hoping for a big tag match at Mania. I mean, at this point, can we just abolish the women's tag team titles? I mean, I know they've been doing a lot with them, but whatever. Um, I think you could have did this spot with Raquel, Alexa, but they want Rhea to be, the big dog, right? The big dog. So, but yes, post show SmackDown. If you did not see, Aldis and Drew got into it multiple times. Nick Aldis announced, "Yeah, I do not watch Triple A for real. I do need to catch up and start watching it though." If you did not see, he announced Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship this Friday. I don't watch anymore, only the highlights or recaps. WWE and AEW has pissed me off. I mean, it's understandable. We haven't really gotten a lot of good wrestling for the last year or so. So, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about AAA, especially since they got, Usos uh tribal chief on AAA. Oh, Moss. YouTube channel free, yes. Danhausen leaving Mania with all the belts. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, this is, what is this? What does that mean? I don't know. If I don't know what it means, I'm definitely not going to show it. Sorry. Um, yeah, and they booed him at the end because people thought maybe Chris Jericho. It's not going to be Chris Jericho. He's not freed from his contract yet. He's not expired his contract in AEW yet, so I don't know why everyone thought Chris Jericho, Chris Jericho. So, um, but that Danhausen leaving the Mania with all the belts, that sounds like something Yusuf would say. So we got two Yusufs in here saying some wild, outlandish stuff. Yeah, they didn't set the WWE did not set him up good at all. So it's whatever. It's whatever. I expected it to kind of flop, and that's what it did. And who cares? For me, I don't care. Do I? Am I going to? Um, am I going to be thinking, oh damn, that box crate boy, they did so bad. I mean, they did Downhouses so bad. I don't really care about him. He could have came out at the end of SmackDown on Raw or something, done the exact same thing without waiting for weeks to get the crate open. Yep, yeah, they could have done that. Randy on post show. I'll probably rewatch where I stopped with the post show. So I will definitely do that because I like hearing from the superstars, even if it's 5 minutes or whatever time they get on the post show, just to see, what they say and everything. Um, but yeah, Yusuf, he should have came out on SmackDown or Raw, and it would have been just fine. Um, I hope Randy does get 15, but I don't know. Have a good one. I'll acknowledge Omos. I'm doing good. How are you? All right, Yusuf, have a good one, man. I'm not going to be on here much longer, anyways. Probably 10 or 15 minutes at the most. Um, I hope Randy gets 15, but I feel like we are going to get a multi-man match with Mr. Fatu and Cody. I think Fatu is going to interrupt the match, or maybe Randy messes it up somehow, some way, and we get to a fatal four-way. And I think that's where Drew's going to drop the belt. I hope Randy wins, but I think it has to be Randy winning or Drew retaining. So, all right, man. Have a good one. Um, so the women's chamber was decent. Kiana James got no reaction from this Chicago crowd. I hate that. Like I said, good sequences, but it could have been better. But I'm not mad about it. Um, Rhea with the win. I Raquel was the MVP of this chamber. Really good, really good showing for Raquel. Raquel's just done better and better overall. I mean, could I see them putting it as a triple threat with Liv? I wouldn't mind that, but we'll see. Becky Lynch defending the women's IC title against AJ Lee. I thought for AJ Lee's first singles match in 10 years, this was solid for her. Very good. I enjoyed the match, and I think they're just going to pull Jey Uso and run it back at WrestleMania. So AJ Lee wins here. Not much to say, just good stuff. And Jessica Carr was the referee. Are we going to do something with Jessica Carr and Becky Lynch in the future? Because I feel like that needs to happen. That's just me. CM Punk, Finn Balor. We've seen this in Belfast, and it was one of the matches of the year so far in this early year. And they literally put on another match of the year candidate tonight. When two competitors face each other for a title and then do it again like a month later or so, it's it's normally hard to do the match maybe a little bit differently or as good as they did the first time. So this was really good. Very good match. Um, I guess they're going to wait a little bit longer to, or maybe on Monday where Balor don't help Dom and Dom loses the title. And maybe we get Penta, Dom, and Balor triple threat at Mania for the title, or I don't know. We'll see. But I know Dom and Balor gotta be facing each other. That's the only thing that would make sense to come out of this. You could add Penta to that if he's got the Intercontinental Championship, whatever. This match was really good. They showed respect and everything. What do you think about Rhea Ripley? I love Rhea. It makes sense that they put her as the one to win the women's chamber because if you're looking at WrestleMania, Alexa Bliss is a big name, obviously. Tiffany is getting there, and Raquel is a powerhouse and very good. But if you want a big name, it's Rhea and Jade. If you're not going to have Jade, Jade face Bianca, a return Bianca, which she's not returning, or Charlotte, Rhea is the match. No. Dom turning on Liv at Mania. Maybe. I don't know. Um. Then we go to the men's chamber. Do you think that Rhea Ripley will win the title? I don't know. Seth Rollins is back. Yes, Seth Rollins is back. Hi, Sami Zayn. Oh my gosh. Not no Sami Zayn. Or Jade. I don't know who's gonna win that match yet. Don't know. I'll be honest. But yes, we are going to talk about Seth right in a minute or two. Men's chamber match. Logan Paul replacing Jey Uso. Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans. Can I be at WrestleMania 42? I mean, if you got the money to do that, go ahead. And then you retracted your message. Go ahead. Randy main eventing WrestleMania. I love to see that. Randy absolutely deserves it. Oh, you are going to be at WrestleMania 42. That's what's up. Hopefully you have fun. Who do you want to win? Oh, that match? I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with EO. EO's got to do something at Mania, right? EO's got to do something at Mania. So, is she facing Julia for the United States Championship? Is she somehow? Is she somehow, some way, going to somehow get in Rhea's match? I don't know. I really don't know. A lot of unpredictability with that. He won the Elimination Chamber. Yes. That's what I'm going to talk about right now. I thought some of the men's chamber was a little sluggish with some things that happened, but the sequences were really good, like in the women's chamber. Um, I don't know what they're doing with LA Knight, dog. I don't know. I know he had always sluggish. I know he had a botch and everything, but man, he has he is the ultimate loser. And what I mean about ultimate loser, he'll get in these situations, money in the bank, contender matches, chamber matches, etc. Be so close to winning. Now he wasn't in this one. Be so close to winning. Oh, Danhausen. Just look him up. You'll be so memorized by Danhausen. No, you actually won't be. AJ Styles is the masked man. No, Seth Rollins is. He was showed as the masked man. the true masked man, I guess. I don't know. We had four masked men in the time of about 3 months now. Let's hope we don't have another masked man. But the chamber match, LA Knight is the ultimate loser, like I said, and they made him look like a dumb ass in this match. Low blow, roll up, 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul eliminated 3 people here. Way to make Logan Paul look strong, I guess. He eliminated him, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans. Javon Evans took a poserizer. I think that finishing move from Logan is really good, so not bad. We already knew Javon Trick wasn't going to win. We knew Logan probably wasn't going to win because of the masked man, and Seth Rollins stops. Well, they do a fake masked man, and then Seth comes in behind him and super kicks, stomps, and Seth Rollins is back. We knew Seth Rollins was coming back sooner than later. And they had the great word of the last year or two, pivot. They had to pivot the story. I think it's going to be Randy, Cody, and Drew at Mania. What does Jacob Fatu do? He's been in this story with all of them in some sort of way as well. You gotta add Jacob in that match. So I believe we're going to get a fatal 4-way at Mania. Should be a really good match. Well, maybe he is, but he's still going to be in the match. Um, yeah, it'll be a 4-way. I don't think it'll be in Hell in a Cell. I think it'll just be a normal fatal 4-way, which means there's going to be no rules. It's going to be no holds bar, no DQ, whatever you want to say, because that's how fatal triple threats and fatal 4-ways and etc. is. Um, so you have Randy and Cody, last two. They're slowly coming up, slowly coming up. Cage is still open, and here comes the dumbest WWE champion in the modern era, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is maybe the dumbest WWE champion of all time, and I will say it like this. He just keeps. Do you think Michael Jackson in his prime could pull off a good match? Probably. Michael Jackson in his prime was. That prime is, crazy good. Then Chris Jericho will return or Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is not returning. Jericho probably will eventually. Dean Ambrose / John Moxley is probably tied up in his contract for another 2 years or so, or however long it is. Drew McIntyre, as the dumbest WWE champion, comes out, hits Cody in the back with the thing, with the title, and hitting him. Randy RKO's him. Cody Crossroads, and not with a slither of a second. RKO to Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton is main eventing WrestleMania this year. And it's a great sight to see. After seeing what they've done with him for not for a majority of his since he returned. Brock and Oba should happen at Mania. Will it happen? I have no idea. You would think it would happen. And if we're being honest, the WrestleMania card right now looks like Jade and Rhea, Stephanie and Liv, Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, or Drew McIntyre / Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I mean, could we get? I just don't see Drew or Fatu being out of the title picture. Say if Drew did lose, I don't see that happening. I just don't. So I think that's going to be a fatal four way. Brock's open opponent probably going to be Oba, hopefully. And Seth Rollins is facing the Vision. Is LA Knight going to be with Seth Rollins? And that's what they're going to do. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that to try to finish up the storyline of the Vision that's been going on for way too long. So, um, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But I thoroughly enjoyed Elimination Chamber. Um, enjoyed it. I thought the matches were quality and everything. I thought the matches were pretty good quality. Um, so that is probably going to be all that I'm going to talk about tonight. I'm going to get a little bite to eat, then probably go to bed. I am tired. I've been up for a good bit today. So, um, appreciate anyone that subscribed throughout this stream. I will probably see it afterwards, if I'm being honest. I don't really get the notifications like that during streaming and stuff all the way. Please hit that like button. So we can see that 10 likes on the stream if we can. If someone hasn't liked it, I do appreciate it if you do. If not, it's all good. 9 likes, can't be mad at that. That's solid. Thank you for the 10th like, whoever. If you feel free that you want to subscribe, I do appreciate that. If you haven't already, don't have to. Um, yeah, Chamber, very solid in my opinion. Um, Oh, if I have to give it a rating, I'll probably do like a 7 out of 10, and that's decent. So hope you guys have a great night and everything. Appreciate you for the 10th like, and I will see you guys. Oh, I don't know. I wish I was on first shift so I could do reviews with Raw, SmackDown every week. That would be my go-to. But Monday, tomorrow is gonna be an off day, I believe, for me. Monday. My Raw vlog from Atlanta for last week will be up on Monday, so stay tuned with that. But other than that, hope you guys have a great one. I'm getting out of here.